Hey, it's James.
Hello, it's Ian.
And we're back with another video. This is an after Christmas unboxing of Ian's Christmas gift for 2019. What do we have here, Ian?
The e-Flite UMX Cirrus SR22 general aviation type airplane.
And what do we have in the box? This is not a ready to fly model, or doesn't have a transmitter, right? What do you call this?
The completion level is considered bind and fly basic, where it's just the airplane in the box with its receiver ESC, and what's required to get it ready for flying is the flight battery, the guidance, and the charger, of course.
Right.
And another thing about bind and fly basic is the Great Plains Fly Zone electrofly equivalent of that term would be TXR Prime.
TXR Prime,
which is the
bind and fly basic.
Yes, and for instance, if you remember me flying that Great Plains electric foamy GB, that was a TXR Prime.
Okay, so what we have here is the plane, no transmitter, no batteries,
and no charger.
And no charger. But the plane does have the receiver, ESC, and servos. Yes. Okay, you want to do the honors and open it up? Let's lay it down.
Oh, yes.
See what's in the box. Basically, there's just a plane in here, nothing much else. Okay. It's a very big box, and it's...
Oh, yeah.
It is nicely packed with foam spacers everywhere, and a foam piece on top here, securing the plane so it cannot move around during shipment. Is the plane stuck to that? There we go. Okay, foam top piece. All right, more little foam padding. Go ahead and pull that out. And I'll close up this box.
Dun, dun, dun.
So there you have it, huh? Let's see, can we set it down on the stool here? Oops, it's a little tail heavy with no battery in it. Do you know how the canopy comes off? How do we get inside the
Oh,
thing?
yes. I did an actual unboxing prior to this video. So you do is you lift up like that. Lift up from the back, basically.
Back of the canopy?
Yes.
Pull straight up. And then, oh, okay. You see the electronics in here? It's got like a long floor here with a strip of Velcro.
Oh, yeah.
That'll hold your battery in. Okay, and what kind of connector is this for the battery? Do you know?
So I know for this being the specialized type e-Flite UMX 2S connector, and I think I just learned that's called like a JST-XH.
JST XH?
Something like that.
Tell the viewers how you want to power this. I'll grab these things over here while you describe it.
I want to power this airplane by using a couple of 1S Ultra Micro LiPo batteries in series for this plane.
We have two 1S LiPo batteries.
Yes.
Right here. They're not matched, but they're close. We have a 250 milliamp hour here and a 200 milliamp hour here. And how are you going to put these two batteries in this plane?
So I'll put the two batteries in series through this special 1S LiPo series adapter that was purchased from rcconnectors.com.
Ian keeps up with all this stuff, and he knew that we didn't have a compatible battery, a 2S LiPo. We have other 2S LiPo batteries, but we didn't have one that would actually work in this plane. So he found out that rcconnectors.com can make just about anything you would want. So this takes two 1S LiPos, and it has this JST-XH, I guess, connector.
Yeah, or the specialized e-Flite UMX 2S connector.
That should fit should plug right into the plane.
Oh, yes.
Now, I didn't realize all that, and when I got the plane for him as a Christmas gift, I went ahead and I ordered the recommended battery, which is an e-Flite 2S 280 milliamp, and I ordered it through Tower. And so that was like a bonus surprise for him to open on Christmas. And he said, well, you know, yes, this will plug into the plane, but we don't have a charger that you can charge this with. I didn't realize that it was different, but all of the other LiPo batteries we have, 2S and 3S, here's an old Air Corps one, they have a separate charge plug.
Oh, yes.
And then this is power for the plane, and this is the charger that interfaces to the LiPo balancing chargers. And I didn't realize this didn't have a separate plug. So yes, we do not have a LiPo charger for this battery. However, we're going to try and get a maiden flight in tomorrow with the 1S LiPos that we just showed you. And Ian did some more research. He found an adapter on, what was it?
Newegg.com.
Newegg.com. He found an adapter that will plug into this, and it'll have this type of 2S LiPo charger coming out of it. So we will be able to charge this in a couple of weeks.
Oh, yes.
With the existing LiPo chargers we have. Very complicated. and I just don't keep up with this. Ian knows all about it, and he knows what to get. It's December 26th, and it's late afternoon, so we're hoping to take this out early tomorrow morning and get a maiden flight. It should be a really nice morning. Calm winds are predicted. It might be foggy if we go out too early. You'll know because it will be the remainder of this video will be the maiden flight. So let's see. I'll put that back on. It's got 3 magnets back here. I noticed that looking at it. 1 on the top, 2 down below. And that grabs quite securely.
I agree with that.
And what a pretty plane.
Oh, yes.
Typical 4-channel model with ailerons, elevator rudder.
And throttle control.
And throttle control. What transmitter are we going to pair this up with?
The Spectrum DX6i.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes,
Spectrum
this is...
DX6i. That's one that we have that we use for the compatible airplanes.
Yes, basically all of our e-Flite ultramicros so far.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say the high-tech Flash 8, but that won't work with us, right? That's his good transmitter.
Yeah.
But we'll use the Spectrum DX6i, and we'll have it out in the morning. So, maiden flight footage to follow. See you in a minute. Oh, here, you can hold that.
Oh, yes.
B-25 flying on a foggy morning.
Yep, right.
Ian's experimenting with a new battery configuration in this plane today, and as he said, 2 1S LiPos in parallel from another connector that we got through rcconnectors.com.
Yes, and so you have these 2 1S 150s. It's considered a 1S 300 milliamp hour technically.
Seems to be working out quite well.
Yep, so far I've been flying for more than 5 minutes.
Already 5 minutes
enough
on that.
me.
Okay, great.
And when I did a motor test with just one of these batteries, and yes, for this being a ground test that I did, the motor died completely around 4.5 minutes or so of runtime.
Okay. Very shortly, we'll get the UMX Cirrus SR22 up in the air. It is a very foggy morning, but for these little microplanes, they're pretty easy to see and they don't get too far away. Very good.
Taxi now. I flew for about 8 minutes.
Very good, and it's still got power.
So yeah, I can tell that both these batteries both had current flowing through them like they were supposed to, which is good.
And just to show you how foggy it is, there's the water tower that I often fly my Mavic Pro around, and the top of it is just completely obscured.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be flying the Mavic out here this morning. Get a close-up of this. This is the little adapter.
Oh, yes.
That will take 2 1S LiPos, and it puts them in series.
Yes.
To make it a 2S. And it appears to be working.
Yes.
And we paired this with the DX6i transmitter last night, and everything appeared to be working just fine. As a matter of fact, we didn't even have to reverse servo on any of the controls. Everything was in the right direction. A little taxi test.
Oh, yes.
Plenty of throw on that nose wheel. Okay. Clear for takeoff. I lost it right away. It's up there somewhere. Okay, let me help him get it trimmed out. A few down clicks on the elevator and a little bit of right rudder. Ian's saying it's very easy to fly now.
It's got AS3X and safe in it.
It does have AS3X and the safe system. I don't think we need the safe system. I'll tell you what, I can see those wing tips.
And with the safe system, I know like there are ways to disable the safe.
So I've acquired the plane again.
Okay.
And see if you can give me a low pass. All right, very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if I can get the landing in a few minutes.
Oh,
Okay.
I think the power just shut off.
The power just shut off, but you still have control. I see the lights on.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, barely made it back to the
Yep.
to the hardtop.
No.
Well, it was a good flying plane, and we're trying to figure out if it would give a signal when the batteries were getting low. And didn't really hear anything. It just, the engine just shut off right there. Everything look okay?
I think so. Seems like the nose gear's kind of loose for now, but
Uh-oh.
that's the...
We'll check that out. Yeah, it ran right into the edge of the cement, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, let's have a look at that. Yeah, let's fix that
Sounds low.
nose wheel. Yeah. Okay, well, that was a good maiden flight. You happy with it?
Yes, I am.
All right.